acquired it, and then he quite literally worked off to get to where they are today. And so, if someone, takes you 1% of the way and then wants to take credit for the whole thing where you carried it for the rest of the game, like, I just don't get that.
Right, and that fits really well into this next tweet thread. And Twitter is a social media machine. And so, does he want to admit that most social media platforms are kind of based on putting out negative stuff because that seems to be what draws human attention? Pranay says if Elon's Twitter bid succeeds, he'll focus on solving the real problems, make platforms, algorithms open source, eliminate horrible scam bots, edit functions.
Rocket Lab will probably do it in a year or so. And by the time Rocket Lab gets there, SpaceX will be flying Starship. By the time somebody else starts trying to do a robotaxi network, Tesla's robotaxi network is going to be up and running, and it's going to be sort of like, how much do you have to invest to get your robotaxi software up to competitive at all with where Tesla is today? And by the time you get there, Tesla will be more advanced. Really, really going to be tough to compete with that. I think that it's more likely that Tesla says, you know what, we're going to partner with some fleet operators like Hertz, and we're going to share some revenue. And individuals who own their own vehicles, they're going to share revenue with you. But I'm not even including that revenue in the model when I say 10 million robotaxis. Tesla could have 10 million robotaxis and still have partners where they get less revenue per vehicle, but they get, they don't have to do the maintenance either. You're doing the work and they're getting 30% of the revenue. There's a lot of ways that could work. One of the most common criticisms I get is if Tesla reaches a market cap of $40 trillion, well, that's bigger than U.S. GDP. So what? U.S. GDP, Tesla's a global company, and GDP maps to